Who you calling fruity? Alright, good morning, gang. Hey, you like the outfit? Yeah, well, it's kind of a brew day. The outfit? You're thinking, now what would go with that? Well, today, I'm gonna make up some fruit wine. Gonna do it outside here. It's got, oh my gosh, it's got everything in there. It's got bananas and strawberries and grapes and cantaloupe and just all kinds of good stuff in there. Some apples. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of the other pieces. Oh, I'm not even in the frame. So anyway, it's gonna be awesome. And yeah, just gonna do it on a regular old spaghetti pot. This guy right here. This guy right there with the lid. And I'm gonna try to do it with no sugar. Now, once I get the fruits in there, because I have several of those bags, once I get the fruits in there and check the OG that if I have to, I'll run up and grab some sugar, but I'd like to try to do it without regular table sugar. So, let's get started. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just faking it. Let's get them all wet. Let's get them pasteurized, and then we'll figure out how we're going to strain them. I hadn't really thought this through whatsoever. So, let's get started. Oh yeah, and if you like this kind of stuff, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Ring the bell. You know the thing. All right. See you in a bit. That's what we got in there. See a little bit of everything. I'm just going to kind of cover it all with water. And there's some heat on it. How she goes from there. I'm trying to reverse engineer this, actually. Let's see how it goes. Okay, boys, here we are. I've boiled her down for about 10 minutes. Excuse me, 15 minutes. And look, it looks like mush. Let me set the lid over here. You can see it's still pretty hot. This particular pan has got pot, or it's got a double bottom to it, so it's like keeps the heat. Okay, so this, yeah, it looks like crap now, doesn't it? Ooh, buggy. Steamy. So anyway, it looks like mush right now. It doesn't look near as appealing. It's pulled all the colors out of the fruits, and at least some of them. It's got a nice little red hue to it, as you see. So, and I'm not worried about particulates in there because it's going to sit in the fermenter and all that crap's going to fall to the bottom. But what I've got right now, and I'll check it here in a little bit later, I'm just going to kind of, I guess, leave the top on it and let it steep for a while like that. Kind of just let it sit, because you can see it's still bubbling pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, I got a 1025 out of it so far, which isn't quite good for anything. So I'm going to, I guess, I'm going to run up to the store, grab some sugar. It smells wonderful, and it's got a really good flavor, but it's not near enough sugar in there to make any real alcohol. I'm looking, I guess, I just cleaned out this bucket, and spin it around here. I'm hoping to get somewhere along the lines of maybe a 1095, if you can see that at all. And if it gets down to, say, 1008 or something, we're looking at 11%. And if it's more, it's more. I'd actually like to be more in this range, the 1010. I mean, 1.10. 1010 is obviously nothing. But yeah, I'd like to get it in this range, but we'll see how it goes. So this is a big fermenter here. This is, I believe, it's actually meant for wine. It's a big 6 gallon. See, it says 5 to here, and then these words say 6 to here. So I'm going to try to get that sucker fill up pretty good. And then I guess what's going to happen later is I'm going to go ahead and put them in like little 1 gallon jugs like that one after it's all done, after I rack it out of the big one, and we'll just kind of go from there. So right now I'm going to run to the stove and pick up some sugars. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, I made it back. I got a bunch of sugars. Smart and simple. I got 7 bags. 2 pounds each bag. So I dumped 3 in there and did a hydrometer reading. Of course, it looks about as much as it was. What I did is I took out most of the fruits and put them in the fermentation bucket over here. Peekaboo, blam. It's probably steaming up already. Anyway, so that's the majority of the fruit in there right now. And so I got it to, like I said, 1010, but there's not that much liquid there. So I want a bunch of wine, not just a little bit of wine. So I gave a mobile shout out to my brother Brian Fisher and waiting for a response back. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing that if I don't hear back from him anytime soon, because I know he works, but I'll just throw another three or four bags in there, and then see what the gravity is, get it into the firm bucket, and try to adjust it to be a 110. So hopefully I can whittle my way through the sugars and getting the volume and so on, and try to get like at least 5 gallons, right? 5 gallons of wine. What? That would be great, wouldn't it? All right, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Probably have a tall glass of water. I mean, a beer, and wait for Brian to call back. All right, see y'all in a bit. Alrighty then, Thrash got back with me. Yep, I put a total of 7 bags, 14 pounds of sugar in there. He said that it should make 6 gallons, so I am going to put this in the fermenter. Still a little warm yet, but it's okay. It was hot enough to dissolve the sugars. Then put that in the fermenter and slowly add water to it until I get my desired OG, which is OG. 1.100. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to pour it off in the bucket and start adding water. And I'll get back with you when I find out what the volume was with that original gravity. Yeah, see? And he said it's going to take about a month just for it to settle down a little bit, and then I can start degassing. I have never done this degassing, and he mentioned something about some chemical that I should have got, but we'll see how it goes. It looks pretty awesome. Actually, it doesn't, but it's at least like icky. But yeah, it's got one hell of a color to it. Got lots of stuff in there, but like I said, all that stuff fall to the bottom anyway. I can't even see that. Anyway, get back with you in a bit. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. Yeah, I got her all in there. By the time I got it down to a 1.100, I ended up with probably about 6.5 gallons, close to 7. Brian said don't worry about any headspace. It's not like beer in that manner, and that should be good to go. So I guess that completes this little my little winemaking thing. I'd show you, but I already got the lid covered. Nothing to see, just the same stuff, watered down a little bit. But yeah, it did almost fill up this whole bucket. He said leave a couple of inches at the top, so I did so. So yeah, I guess we're looking at, depending on how it finishes, that's definitely the 1010. So it could be as high, if it finishes fairly dry, no rhyme intended, is a 13.4. So 13.4 is pretty good. Even if it gets to like a 1010, halfway down in the white, it's going to be 11.8. So hopefully, hopefully it dries out pretty good. And so I'm using the, I forget what it's called. It's a champagne yeast. It's the pink sachet. It's got the little champagne bottle on there. It's meant for higher alcohol and higher original gravities. Because like right now, if I put SO5 in there, it wouldn't even start out. I've made pretty much a sugar solution in there, which I mean obvious, but it's just so thick it acts as a preservative and it won't even let the yeast start. So anyway, let me get out of here. Y'all have a good day. I'm so excited to see y'all. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for coming by. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Although it's not really beer, it's still brewing. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for coming by. Like I say, peace, love, and funky vibes, and cheers. Adios from the Drunkinone. See ya.